All right, hey everyone. Mike Lowe here. We're back in Civilization 7. I'm still eating my bacon, and I have my coffee, and we're ready for Civilization 7 Sundays. Starting a new game today. If anyone is here live and wants to kind of make a suggestion of where we can go, we can. I've been playing this game kind of on and off. Haven't gotten super deep with really any character. I mean, you can see Ben Franklin's probably my highest rated player at level 2. My most recent game I was messing around with, we were Spain, which I think is here, and just kind of like them. Seems like I always kind of gravitate towards like gold in this game for whatever reason. But I'm thinking this game we go with the recently patched in, and so that's kind of my thought. But I'm gonna pull up the chat here and just kind of see. I'm also gonna finish my bagel because it's really good, and want to make sure we eat that fresh, obviously. But yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. Excited to go. So, I haven't really streamed Civilization since it came out. I have been playing it. I've also been very busy. And so, if we do go with Simon Bolivar here, El Libertador, he is a militaristic expansionist. Doesn't really fit my playing style at all. I'm not very militaristic. I'm very like defensive, internal, just kind of like lock it down. Work on, science or culture or gold trade, all that sort of stuff. Like, if I need to get into a war, I will. Kind of follow my dad's old adage, like, don't ever start a fight, just make sure you finish it, right? And so, yeah, that's kind of how I play Civilization. So, but I'm curious to try something new, and I'm okay with that. So, if we do go with Simon Bolivar, we are going to gain 1 free support on our wars, so it's kind of like we're encouraged to war. And when we conquer a settlement, encouraging war, for the first time, the settlement can purchase 1 constructible for free. Unrest does not prevent purchasing. So we can start to kind of like integrate them into our civilization a little quicker, it sounds like. So, and encouraging us just to kind of go hog wild and just get after everybody. So for better or worse, I guess maybe that's what we'll do. So let's see. We can unlock Mexico in the modern age. And then the next level unlock would be the gold snuff box. Insert your gold snuff box jokes here. And it's a gift from a royal, plus 20% food when in only 1 alliance. So like the strategy here isn't really super deep. It's kind of like go kick everyone's you-know-what. Take over settlements. I mean, let's try it, I guess. I don't know. This is not how I would usually play, but maybe there's an...
difícil mantener el equilibrio de la libertad que sobreponerse al peso de la tiranía.
So, I understood like half of that. Still working on my Spanish. He estado aprendiendo solo 3 años, yo creo. Antiquity age. So we can kind of, obviously we're going to be starting in the Antiquity age, but when we pick our civilization here, of course we can pick any of these, but they're recommending one of these 2 for Simon Bolivar. And so if we went Maya, the palace gains, so we get a little more science bump, which of course helps with military, but that's not a huge bump or anything. Adjacent vegetated terrain. We would assume we would populate somewhere near that. So that can be pretty good. I mean, 0.5 doesn't seem like a lot, but it just depends. And again, that's just the palace. So that's like the center of your capital city. That's not a huge thing. Plus 30% production towards Mundo Perdido. And so, is that like Little World? Oh, I don't know. Or something. Perdido. I'm not sure what Perdido is. I forget now. I was about to say Little World Dog, but that'd be like Mundo Perdido. Anyway, let's see. Maya, unique ranged unit. Love ranged units. Like I said, play a lot of defense. We can see through vegetation and ignores movement. So that's nice. So you'll be able to like really, really use your ranged units well. So if we're warring, that's going to help. Being able to see through vegetation. If you've ever had where like you're trying to use like the range of two tiles to hit somebody, and it doesn't let you, it's probably because like they're behind a mountain or vegetation or something like that. So It ignores penalties from vegetation terrain. And so, okay, I was just going to say that. Movement penalties, that makes sense. Jaguar Slayer, that is just a cool band name. We should start a band called Jaguar Slayer. It's a Meier unique scout. It can initiate combat, so that's neat. You could probably actually attack other scouts. Probably wouldn't want to attack much more than that. Has 1 charge to place a Jaguar trap that invisible to enemy units. Whoa, dealing 25 damage and ending movement. This ability recharges. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can, every 5 turns, you can place a trap. So if you have like a road leading in the town or something like this, or like a river, or a path that's like through the vegetation, we could set a trap there. That's kind of neat. Maya unique quarter created by constructing the Jalao and the Kauna in the same district. Every time you research a technology, the settlement gains production equal to 5% of its cost. Again, okay. So that's just a unique quarter there. And then this looks like what would go in. Yeah, this is what goes inside of that quarter. So like you'd build these like unique buildings here, it looks like. So the Jalal, +3 happiness. Okay, so on a harder difficulty, I don't know how much wonder building we're going to be doing. Okay, anyway, so +3 science. So like I really think science is going to be something we're going to, this age will unlock Hawaii, Inca, Mexico. I mean, this makes a ton of sense for Simon Bolivar, kind of the creator of, if I'm not mistaken, like Colombia, Bolivia, Venezuela, I think, like kind of, I don't know, I don't know my South American history too much, but just kind of like at least contributed to the founding of those countries or the liberating of those areas. So hence his name, El Libertador. All right, now if we went with Rome, we were hacking. We have a unique army commander. I really like army commanders in this game. It took me a little time to like adjust to how they're used. Gains 1 charge to create a new settlement. Huh. So you can create a new city with your commander for every 3 levels it has. So that's interesting. I mean, that could kind of like, if you wanted to kind of slow develop your civilization with cities. Roman unique quarter. So again, this is kind of their quarter, which would include the Basilica and the Temple of Jupiter. Gold and influence here. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is a better fit, especially for the way I play. I like range attacks. This is usually what I do. We could do shuffle. The one time I did shuffle, it was like a really bizarre map. Like it just didn't make any sense. So let's just stick with continents plus standard size, which is pretty big. I feel like the standard now is kind of small, but we'll do that. Advanced options. Do I need to change anything here? I kind of have a config I've used, but I think we're pretty good. Disaster intensity is fine at lowering. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're good to go. This should be pretty good. Player settings, we're good with random. Let's launch the game. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for liking the video. If you haven't played Civilization 7 or any of the Civilization games, learning curve is really not that bad. Yeah, it's just an awesome game. It is one of my favorites, for sure.
Lay these stones as a pathway to the heavens. Come, Ka'uhul Ahau, and assume the world's throne.
So let's recap here what we're doing as the game's loading. So we have this unique ranged unit, which is going to be a little more devastating. That's awesome. Jaguar Slayer, our new band. Maya unique scout. So we're going to be using that scout right away. Not only can it initiate combat, but it can lay these traps, which is really, really interesting. It kind of seems unnecessary, honestly. Like, I guess it'll be nice for barbarians because it's maybe like an extra layer. Dealing 25 damage, and so like it'll definitely like if we can kind of funnel like barbarians or whatever they're called now in this game, that could definitely help because they're pretty aggressive in the early game. And then of course always try to build these districts when we can, because it's just going to help with our happiness. It's going to help with culture. It's going to help with science and so on. So we're going to be pretty well rounded with a little like I guess push for war. So I guess that's kind of where we're going. So looks like we are starting with our, I thought it was a Jaguar Scout, but it's just our builder. And so again, this is vegetation. And so that'd be one away. That's vegetation. So like this is, I mean, yeah, they put us, of course, no surprise, in a really, really awesome spot. This also would be a really great spot. I'm not sure if that's considered vegetation, but like that's a really good spot because is this a lake? Yeah, this is a lake. But it has a river, a navigable river. Navigable? Gosh, that's like a weird word. Navigable river. So this is it's a good spot. I'm just giving pause because this is literally like surrounded by vegetation. But we only have, what, 2 squares that aren't here? And to be fair, I don't even know if that's considered vegetation. Yeah, so I think the trade-off here makes a lot of sense. And they usually just plop you, somewhere pretty decent. So 1 second, I got to turn off this camera. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so command our unit. We are just going to plop our first city right here. And it's Ba'ak. So Ba'ak, or Ba'ake, is our first city. Simon Bolivar's got great sideburns. He's got great hair. We're definitely going with the Jaguar Slayer first here. Don't know how big this land around us is, so that never hurts. There are plenty of games where I will not build a scout. Like if it's pretty clear, like, it looks like we're pretty surrounded by coast. But we don't really, all I'm seeing around us is land. This navigable river is where we're going to end up starting. And of course the game just kind of makes things easy. Starts you off in your first civic, which is chiefdom. And so that will kind of start opening up these, little civic routes that we can start taking. The civic tree, the civic tree, I guess you could say, and then agriculture. So again, some of the ways they've streamlined from like Civ 6 to Civ 7 is they have just kind of streamlined to start. Like you don't have to go in anymore and make sure my workers are on the right plot. Like you don't do that anymore. You don't have to even pick your first. You didn't have to pick your first civic and your first research. And so agriculture is it. You're going to get it just by advancing to the first turn. And I think just the idea is kind of less is more. You're also going to get your first build after 1 turn. And I think that's like no matter what we build, you get kind of like a freebie. So it kind of makes sense that they can just kind of streamline this first turn a little bit. And I think that helps new players and it helps veteran players too. I mean, it's just stuff that you just be extra clicking. So, but again, check out this guy's hair. I mean, he's looking good. Choose a technology. Okay, so we have agriculture now. Sailing, I don't think is going to be a huge priority right now. I'm looking at those extra perks like production on camps and pastures. I like to go really slow in the beginning, by the way. So Slinger is the reason we'd want to do this one because that's going to be another one of our unique units. And I'm not sure if it's going to be with a Slinger or an Archer, but either way, that's kind of the path we need to take. Plus food on plantations. That's nice, but I want to kind of go after, and it looks like it would be the range unit we'd get right away. So yeah, I want to just attack our specialties here. And then as far as production, we now have our Jaguar Slayer. I'm tempted to build a second one. I think we have a lot of land to take a look around. Surprisingly, it's got the same, what do you want to call it? The same hit power as the Warrior. So it can initiate combat. Can it defend itself? Like, I'm assuming that's the same thing. That's pretty cool. Granary +1 is definitely not a bad idea because +1 is going to start to add up a lot. It helps our city grow. And we don't know for sure that we need a Jaguar Slayer. We for sure need our city to grow. So let's do that. And try to work our way out here because I like all this vegetation. So yeah, let's go over there. And actually I could have just put that under the city, but that's okay. Working our way out. And Jaguar Slayer, we're going straight up. Might as well, let's see, we could sail the river, but yeah, let's just stay on land so we can initiate some combat if we need to. Alright. There's nothing as beautiful as like the start of a civilization game. It's just you all by yourself, just doing some real simple things. We're already growing our city. And I think that the focus in the very beginning really needs to be food, in my opinion. I mean, just get this city big so we start kind of expanding out, getting some of these better tiles. You could also start to look out for things like we're gonna really want this, like infantry units gain +1 combat. So you could make the argument of like, hey, let's get this so that the next turn we could probably pop this. So I do like to look and kind of see. Same thing with silk, but I don't know. Like we might have another city over here soon. So I think for now, at least for like one more, build, so we're gonna grow pretty fast with this, and we'll get to it. We're not like going to war right now. We don't even know anybody. We haven't met anyone yet. So, all right, commanding our unit. Let's continue. I want to keep going up this river. Rivers are gonna lead to people almost always. So. All right, next turn. And usually it will. And there it is. So yeah, we actually navigate? Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we can get in this river. I don't know if it's going to let us go into the coast, but we'll try it out. So I wonder if we can set traps along this river. Because like that would be the spot. Or saying like just trying to find like a path through the vegetation. Well, like this is perfect. Let's see if we can, where's our little trap at? I don't even see the option. We must need to be on land for it. Oh yeah, so we've met a civilization. Okay, great. But where? Is it Cleopatra? Who is that? Hatshepsut, however you say that. Where did we meet them? Down here? Yeah, that's just essentially a barbarian in Civilization 7. I see it right up here, their worker, or their scout. Okay, so can we lay our trap though? Is that it here? There's the jaguar trap. So it has to be on land. Place a trap that damages enemy. So, like, where would we want to lay a trap? I mean, close to the city makes a ton of sense. I mean, we have barbarians coming from down this way. So yeah, okay. Not sure how much more I want to venture out that way just yet. But let's meet our new neighbor. And let's drink some coffee. I mean, you have a nice outfit, but my guy still looks cooler. Friendly greeting. See, I wish I could like see, I don't think I can like see her like agenda and stuff. You used to be able to see this in Civilization 6 before you can make decisions, but friendly greeting, of course, makes sense, but it costs you influence, and that's like half the influence we have. And we want a war, so like honestly, I don't see why I would spend influence. Like I don't care if I'm nice to her. We may very well be warring with them. I don't really care where their capital is. I'll find it. So yeah, I don't want to spend anything. I don't want to spend anything here. Just gonna be like, hey, cool, nice to meet you, great. See anything? Open borders. I don't really care yet. There's nothing else that we need to do. So yeah, but I will go and look at her like agenda just to kind of get a feel for like what she likes to do here. And I think we do that here. So okay, the agenda, like civilizations with fewer wonders. Okay, that won't be a problem. So she'll probably end up liking us anyway. That's the only agenda, I think, item we have. As my stomach growls. Okay. We discovered a new continent. Novo Pangea. Alright. So our granary, still 8 turns away on that. It's going to be a while. So we'll keep exploring. So we know they're up there somewhere. And now it's just like, well, do we want to go up that way? or like explore down. I think I want to actually head down for now. Now that we know they are up there. So yeah, let's just go there and we'll cross. Just looking at the stats here of the leader. I mean, she's beaten us in everything so far. Some of that's with the difficulty setting we got. Okay, so we got another nice food square, but I think I want to go out and get this science and happiness. We're not making much science at all. And so, yeah, it'll be worth to get out towards the iron here. Definitely have a nice coastal city here. This is kind of like a Portland. It's like not on the coast, but it's got a river. I think that's what Portland is, right? All right, respond to diplomatic action. Inviting you to share a cultural exchange. Get 6 culture for both of us, or we get 2 and they get 4. Cultural exchange. I just don't know if I want to spend 60 on that. Like, culture is probably not going to be a focus for us. And she's already beating us in culture, and I don't really care. I'm just going to do this one. That's fine. We'll take a little culture bump for free. Gotta figure out where I'll put my first trap, but I think it's gonna be like maybe like right in between this river or something.
The caged bird watches butterflies with envy.
All right, so what do we get? Start working on our slinger. Saw pit. Yeah, we got more, we got some hostile villages below us here, so keep an eye on that. Okay, so where do we want to go? I mean, sailing does come into play a little bit, whether it's for war, whether it's for trading. I don't know. Could really do any of these. Our next city, if it's on the coast, this one would make a lot of sense because plus food on fishing boats is going to help. But I want to focus on science. And so our science advisor, I should say, is recommending pottery. So let's go with that for now. And we're going to continue on down this way. Yeah, we're definitely going to have like a nice band of cities here, I think, in the middle. This granary's taking forever. I want to initiate some combat with my scout. Alright, we found our first little campfire here, so like a little discoverable area. Should get a bonus from that. These used to be traps sometimes too, speaking of traps, in Civ 6, which was kind of cool. So this opens our borders to them, not the other way around. It would cost us 10 to reject it. I mean, I plan on taking over any cities that they build near me, so go ahead. Tread carefully. Okay, so what do we get? Astronomers have crafted a tool. All right, so we're going to get plus 30 science and happiness. Oh yeah, definitely do the science and happiness. Sweet. So now we almost have sailing, or sorry, pottery finished. And our granary is going to finish on this next turn. So might do another scout. It's going to be a scout or an archer. So here's our first civic. So again, this is different than your technology that you're researching. Ooh, this is good because that Jalal, or however you say that, is one of our unique buildings. It's our unique quarter, I believe. So probably going to do that one. But we're also going to need, like, really these two are like really, really easy choices to make. Army commander. These are all things that we're going to want, like, quickly. And so, let's see. I think we need this one first. Yeah, let's just go with that. It's not really going to make a huge difference. Ooh, so saw pit, help with production. Our production time is not too bad, though. I think we're going to do like this. I might even do another scout first. And then we're going to build a little defense and then probably the saw pit. I might even just purchase the saw pit when we can. So 220 we need. Yeah, I want another Jaguar Slayer. Choose a government. Plus 20% culture right off the bat as a little bonus. I like the science here. Oh yeah, and that makes sense. And so for 10 turns, okay, so then maybe we should build... Yeah, okay, so we're going to change up what we're building here then. But yeah, this makes sense. So let's do science. Let's change this because I don't think this scout is considered a... Yeah, it's a unique scout. So we're going to cancel. And we're going to do 2 of these. And then probably that. Probably the saw pit. But let's let's just do those for sure. Right, the 10 turns we're going to need. So that'll work. And we'll be ready for a city expansion at that point too. Plus 1 production in science. I like the sound of that. And we'll continue moving around. One feature I love here is the search and the lookout. And so like here we're just kind of in a good spot now to see what direction we want to go. Increase sight range plus 1. Reveals all discoveries within twice this range. So if we do that, we can kind of see like, ooh, is there anywhere we want to go? What's that? Nothing exactly. Oh yeah, so down here. Yeah, so there's wreckage. So we'll start heading that way. So just a nice way to, instead of just blindly wandering around.
All are made of clay.
You can make the argument that that's a little unrealistic. But you could also say like, I don't know, word of mouth. They're talking to people in the region. But I think it's kind of a cool addition. Okay, so let's get this going. There's some good tiles here though, for sure. But I always try to prioritize getting resources, so we're going to stick with the plan. Choose a new technology. Writing is going to be good for science. Yeah, I like being able to build a library. It's like, do we want to build walls or a library next? I'm going to stick with following science here. Okay, and we're working our way down here. Hopefully we don't run into any trouble. Okay, found some trouble. Soldiers have just been here. Their campfires are still warm. So we take the supplies. I'm going to take the gold because I want to purchase something for our first city here. I don't know if this warrior will come out after us. Maybe, maybe not. This would be a great place to lay a trap too. Okay, so they got 2 warriors here. We've met a new civilization.
Ego Octavianus Augustus Caesar, humilis primus civis, et princeps orbis terrarum.
Friendly greeting reveals the capital of either leader. Same thing, I don't want to use influence on them. Like, I don't really care where your capital is. I'll find it eventually. For free. It gives a combat bonus to your military units. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, that'd be great, like, when we actually go into battle. But for now, we're just saving. Okay, so we got the gold. They have not attacked us. Can I... Requires flat or vegetated terrain. Okay. Because I'll say it'd be sweet to like lay one right here, but I feel like we're gonna get demolished if I go there. So we gotta run. So let's make sure we're 2 away. So yeah, it shouldn't be a problem if we go up there. Word of advice though, and I want to start kind of exploring out this way. If you're like near, I mean really any time, you really should just go 1 tile at a time, because like if I go here and suddenly there's like trouble, you don't want to just walk right into that. So looks like we're going to be okay. Good deal. All right. Augustus wants to do a cultural exchange. No, man. I'm saving. I'm good on culture. You guys can do your culture things. We're just not a cultured people right now. Probably gonna follow this river. Maybe. Okay, so there's another. That's the other village that was coming up to us. It looks like. All right, you can just fortify. Well, we can also go out and like attack these guys. Yeah, let's just get some battle experience here. Soundtrack's so good for this game, by the way. Christopher Tin, amazing job. Have the volume way down because YouTube will freak out at me. But open markets. This one I'm a little more interested in. Yeah, I don't want to keep saying no over and over. We'll spend a little for that. So that's coast down there. So we're on, certainly not an island, but like kind of a smaller continent, maybe it seems. Because we got water here, we got water here. Curious to see how wide this goes. All right, so do I want to go around like the south of this town and then up around? I think that's kind of what I want to do. Especially because our archer guy is going to go this way. But I don't want to be too... I want to keep my distance from them. So we'll kind of go around the coast here. Just kind of hide out in the vegetation here in case there's anybody around. So again, what are we working on here? Writing. We're working on unlocking some of our unique buildings, unique quarter. We're now building our second military, what do you want to call it, archer guy. So yeah, doing all right. Doing all right so far. I just had to remember to go to war. You all have to remind me because it's just not something I do a lot in this game. So, oh yeah, so here we're at the edge here. But if there's someone here 2 spots away, they're going to be able to get me. So let's check out, see what we got. We might be able to, there's a navigable river here. Maybe we can distract these guys with our archer. I like our continent so far, though. It's got some good stuff. Love the rivers. This would be a great spot to put another city, too. Got a river here. Like this right here would be a really cool spot. I would just, like, take this, but unless this is navigable river here, it's not really going to connect to the coast. So they settled too close to me? Oh, yeah, I'm okay with that. You just stay above that river. Alright, so our Jaguar, we're going to go up this way. We might end up getting into a little trouble. They might both hit us, but I think we can still run. Especially if we distract them here. So, flat plains, the best place to... Well, they're not going to have any range. We just need to stay... So they both can't come out. So like 1, 2, he could get me here. But that guy couldn't. So like that's a good spot. That's going to end my turn. I think this is the spot here. And then we'll hit these guys. Bam. Doesn't do much, but might distract them from going after my scout a little bit. Okay, they have no interest at all. Or maybe they do. Okay, so we finished those 2. Yeah, settler is not a bad idea. We might just be okay with our 1 Jaguar Slayer for now. They really want me to do the saw pit, which I'm good with. Definitely helps with science and production. I don't know. I think we're going to do settler and then just keep saving up for this, because this was, what, 240? We're almost 220. So we're going to be there on the next turn. Well, 2 more turns. Could also buy the settler now, but I'm not in a huge rush. We're still discovering land. So we're going to produce a settler, purchase in a couple turns. Oh, they can't really attack me on a river, so let's jump into the river here. Okay, so a little dangerous here. So if I go here, he can't get to me and we can still shoot. So we're going to do that. And just keep attacking. And then you're going to go fight too. So just gaining some good war experience here. Wow, we got dudes everywhere. This guy might have to retreat, start helping out on D. Oops, whoa. Okay, so this will be a good thing here. Bonus production, yeah, that's going to be the tile right there. Starting to work our way out to silk. Very good. City's looking nice so far. Let's cruise up our river. So that river, I guess I'm going to jump out of the river for now. Take the excess food. Let's see, how are we doing on happiness in the city? I think we're doing fine on happiness, so we're going to just go with the food and gold. And now we can purchase our saw pit. I don't know why it wants that over the brickyard. I'm honestly not sure what the difference is. And the saw pit we'll put right with our granary. Good deal. Okay, we gotta be really careful here. We are surrounded, which is not good. Let's see, what route do we want to take here? That's going to end my turn. This guy hasn't come out to fight us yet, though. But we'd be on water, which is a little scary, but these guys won't get to us. It also puts us further away from helping, though. Like, he could easily die if we hit one of these guys right now. If I go here... Jeez, this is a tough call. I think I'm going to just prioritize our safety and go here. Okay, yeah, I was hoping to build fortification before that happened, but no such luck. So I'll probably have to retreat back to the city with this guy. We'll do science. Hey, we get some culture going. Defenseless settlement, yeah, I'm aware. We just spent all our gold, though, on a saw pit. We needed that saw pit. A luxurious encampment. I think we need to come up from behind, though, and because that guy's just healing every turn. We're not doing anything, and so that's gonna end my turn. If we go here, I think we can actually shoot still. Maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll help for sure. If we can take one of these guys, we'll take these guys out one at a time. That's not going to get us the kill, and I don't think he'd kill us. Because if we hit him, I mean, this guy will be dead on the next turn unless this dude comes out. And if he comes near our city, he's going to be on water. We're just going to retreat. There's no reason to get cute here. Now, can he get to us, though? No. So we can go there. So he went south. They're trying to surround this guy. Probably a smart move by them. Might have to get my Jaguar involved here. Oh yeah, we have to go up to this. Forgot about that. Okay, so that should just get the kill. Good, so there's one less to worry about. You go back and just heal up.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
Culture, science, or happiness. I'm going to keep just hitting science hard. I do wonder, will I get the bonus? Because like we're not researching it. Let's actually pick a research first. Sailing? Like we're just not there yet with sailing. Writing makes a lot of sense. So does masonry. Let's do masonry. I think we need to start thinking about those walls. So now, plus 25 science brings that down 1 turn. Oh yeah, definitely a library. Gain 200 gold when you construct a wonder. On the higher difficulties, I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of like wonder building. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we got to go library here. Plus 3. Let's go out this way. We're trailing in civics. That's okay. What do you want me to do about it? We're on a higher difficulty. Are we beating in anything? Hey, science, we're doing pretty well. Okay, they're not hostile. They're defending in rivers, so that's good. But also rough terrain. I mean, whatever. I just want to go for this. If you want to come attack me, go ahead. Make a deal for the cattle. 100% gold for 1 turn. Oh, I see. So we get food or gold. I'm taking the gold because I want to build those walls. What are these little red things? Crisis intensify. Oh, I see. Okay. There's no sense in fighting that battle right now. So I think I'm going to heal as long as they leave me alone and then like fortify right here. And then we can bring down both archers eventually. New city time. Coastal city here. I like that. So that's going to be a good spot. Let's see. It's got like a +3, +3, +2. Definitely got some good options. I was kind of thinking down here, but maybe it's just too close to that village. I think we go coastal because that's going to help kind of cut them off a little bit. Although I wish I could see over here. I almost wonder if should I just travel over here? I think I'm going to do that. Well, let's do this. We can always double back. I'm going to send the settler this way, but we might double back if we find a good location here, or we'll just build another settler.
The monarchs of Xibalba requested to be slain and resuscitated. They were killed, but the brothers refrained from resuscitating.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Like, we're not at war, but we are fighting. I think we're okay for this, but this is definitely going to get utilized when we're, like, fighting a civilization. That's pretty wild. Because I think we're holding our own right now. So a new civic. Yeah, I think this is the one. And then discipline's going to be nice, too, for that commander. But just kind of working our way inside out for now. Like building up the city, and then we'll kind of start working our way. So stalemate. I'd rather like have them chase us. I don't want to defend in water. If we go around the long way. Does this take up? I'm assuming this takes up my whole turn. Yeah. feel like we have to go up this way. And we can heal for a turn. I just gotta remember to reactivate him. Settler. Yeah, I mean, we're still working our way over here. Influence is squandered when hoarded. Okay, yeah, that's probably a good call. We do have a lot of influence. So let's go to our closest neighbor. There's not really a whole lot we can do here. Let's see what we can do with Caesar. Yeah, just a military aid. I mean, we're just saving it for now. It's okay. Alright, settler. Well, let's see. We might be able to move this guy. Looks like we're being left alone, but he's, I don't know, probably still down there. We can't even get into this place, I don't think, right? It's gonna like freak out. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Yeah, let's just keep you healing. There's no rush. We'll build our city over there. Just keep healing. So they settled again too close? Or maybe they must have pissed off someone else up there. So there must be another civilization up. Like maybe we're like in the south and they're in the middle. We have all this land down here though, so I want to try to keep them out. That's why putting another one here kind of makes it a little tricky for them to get over there without sailing. But this will cut off kind of the coastal side of it. And this, I mean, this is a good spot. We're going to end up fighting these guys a little bit over here. And if we do take them over, it's going to make a nice... I mean, this is our first city I want to get right here for sure. Yeah, liking it so far. Alright, so this person's healed up. We can start venturing our way out this way. I want to get rid of these troublemakers. We're going to found a settlement. That might piss them off. I don't care. Yeah, so they're unfriendly. Piss off. And I'm going to steal this one. Yeah, looking good so far. 27 turns in. Well, we can start attacking, but I don't really think we're going to do much on our own, but I'll keep trying. Oh yeah, and I needed to build fortification, but we'll see. So I could come down this way. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, is maybe kind of like double team. I'll kind of take a wide turn to try and open up these squares though. Or these tiles, I should say. Hexagons. Or sexagons, right? They're six-sided. Diplomatic action. So they're denouncing us, right? I can cancel them. I think that's probably smart. Not looking to go to war just yet. And see, this is where I always get stuck. It's like, I'm just not a warring person. It's not something I typically want to do. So, I don't know. It'll decrease. Like, this is going to probably lead to war. But, I mean, whatever. That's what we're here for. Screw you. Go ahead and denounce us. I don't care. I'm taking your city. We're going to enact that civic, that policy that, yeah, I mean, I'm ready to kick their ass. But I don't want to fight a war on two fronts, so I'd love to get rid of at least this one. So let's start working our way down here. Ooh, okay, they got a little more firepower than we thought. Growing the city. 2 production and science is pretty good. That one's got happiness too. Two production and science. Nice to work our way down here too, but I don't know if we'll get that far. I'm not sure how big the cities get. Let's grab that one for now. That's fine. Oh, we do some nice damage to the slinger. But if this guy comes out... Let me see if we can, like... Can we kill this guy together? So that's going to help a lot. And then let's see what we can do here. Basically it makes him... This guy's never come out once. I think we gotta hit that. Okay, so that should help. Oh boy.
He was the first to construct a wall.
Tempted to do sailing just because the galleys in war are so powerful. They are amazing. And I plan to be on the offensive, yeah. So I'm gonna do sailing next. Choose production. Yeah, we'll start working on our unique corridor here. Yeah, easy choice here. Let's see, was 1 and 3 the best we're gonna do? We're gonna go there. Alright, go get in this fight. Gonna need your firepower here. Jaguar Slayer. What would our first single be called? You guys ever play? There was an old PC game called Rockstar. It's an absurd game from like the 80s. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like text-based, but basically created a band and you wrote singles and took drugs. I mean, it's an absurd game. It's hilarious. You should look it up. But Jaguar Slayer would be like the perfect name for that game if you created a band. So this is going to take care of that problem. This guy has probably got to bolt out of here just to be safe. Problem is they're just going to end up creating another... it's just weird. They won't come out and attack, but... If I just go back 1, I can start healing. And I don't think they're going to come at us. But I think between the 3 units, we might be able to take care of this. I just don't know if we'll do it before we start warring to the north. All right, we got our first growing town here. What's Elephant give us? 10% production towards wonders. I mean, we're not really going to do a lot of wonder. I would love to get out to this one. Yeah, and I think I might just do that, even though this is a better tile. I just want to get out to here. Yeah, we're going to do that. They're just healing every turn, but I gotta save all of this because eventually we're gonna be doing military aid with them, which will give us him +2 gold, but our units will get +2 combat strength. That's a lot. That's almost like a 10% bump, plus the new civic that will adjust. So like 6 turns, we're gonna need to change that. Whoa, holy cow, they're just rolling up some boats. All right, we'll get there. It could be a problem. One problem at a time. And we might as well enact this now. How long does this last, though? Lasts for 15 turns, and it costs 60. Oh yeah, so we'll never run out. So I reject. Okay, so good to know. Come on, man, I'm not gonna come after you. At least not yet. Oh, wow. What is happening on the home front? All right, we might need to make some purchases here. So we can purchase 204. Oh, yeah, good. We're going to purchase one of each here. You get one. We're going to start building walls. But for now, I don't think we can purchase walls, right? Yeah. Oh, you can, but that's okay. We'll start building those. All right. Purchased. We need to change our civic as soon as possible. Yeah, I know. Minor defeat. Is it worth it? Honestly, probably not. Let's just work on our... Is this a good spot to be, though? Let's see. We're in rough terrain, right? All right, build some fortification there. You just keep launching. Making some progress. This guy's got to heal up. Yeah, I get it. I know we're under threat. Boats are what I'm most worried about. They do so much damage. But these are the guys that would come in and take the city, so you're gonna have to get involved too. That's just not even like worth it. want you to get hit. Stay away from those boats, although I think it can still get us.
The fair breeze blew.
Gotta buy some boats soon. Hey, what's up, Woody? Hey, good, man. Yeah, MLB The Show's been really, really fun. +3 combat strength for fortified districts. That's pretty good, at least for the situation we find ourselves in now. I think I'm gonna go writing too, though. Yeah. 2 more turns until we get to change our civic. We've unlocked a science point here, so +1 science per age on the palace and city halls. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It seems weird that we're fighting this war down here. I almost feel like we need to back out. Let's see. If we back out, let's see if we need to back out first. We might just be okay up here. Because, like, this dude's a goner now. I think we're okay. Let's carry on. I'm going to start getting this guy involved, even though he's a little dinged up. Yeah, I think we're now less friendly. Weren't they already pretty unfriendly? So now they're unfriendly with us. Or whatever. You guys are all nuts. Let's get our fish. Bonus 3 food. Production. I'm kind of thinking... Where's walls? Why can't we build walls? I like the monument. Why can't we build a wall, though? That's super weird. All tiles in the city that are adjacent to coast. Well, we build that in the other city, maybe. I'm super unsure as to why I can't build a wall suddenly, because that's what I wanted to do next. But in all honesty, we're probably okay. Isn't that Reign of Shock what we're doing? Yeah. So we'll be able to do that in 1 turn. It's like something that's really short turns. Monument's 5. Monument is a decent fit. Warrior's only 2. Another Jaguar Slayer. I think another Jaguar Slayer would be a good move here. Let's do it. This is a tough call, putting this guy right in the middle here. Ooh, almost got it. I did that in reverse order. That was stupid. That's okay. I thought he was going to be able to take it, but didn't quite get there. Luckily, these boats aren't hitting us, because they are dangerous. We should be in really good shape here. Will you let me do doesn't really want to do anything with me. That's fine. What about the lady I'm about to go to war with here? Nothing. Yeah, that's probably a good use. Just start really hitting her with some sanctions. You will regret this sanction. I have no idea what city is what, because we only see the one, right? What are we doing again? Hindering agriculture, which... Good use of sanctions. Caesar, you're being a little bitch too. Should we sanction you? Nah, I don't want to fight a war on two fronts. Sun Tzu taught me that, right? Hang in there. Good job. Oh boy, just barely hang in there.
All alone the sky exists. The face of the earth has not yet appeared.
Alright, so now it's time to put this one into motion. I like +1 science, and yeah, I mean that's going to be nice after, but all units gain the poison ability, +3 combat strength against wounded units. I actually might switch this one for this. +1 science on vegetated terrain in cities. Yeah. I feel like we're going to get more science here. Yeah, well, just 1 point, but that's okay. Alright. Choose a new civic. After studying a civic, gain science 10. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good little perk. It's going to take a while, but that's a good one. But our war is going to probably take 21 turns, so that's not the worst thing. +1 scout movement. That's nice, but we're not doing a lot of that. This one we get an army commander. That's tough. Aren't we getting an army commander soon? I thought one of these were giving us an army commander. Maybe not. Okay. I might prioritize the army commander. Honestly, though, I think we can win even without a commander. Well, I don't know. They might have one too. Yeah, let's stick to the game plan here. We're a warring people. That's the game plan. Jaguar Slayer. Okay, so we have a few problems here. You probably need to bounce, but we'd get the city. If I hit him, he would then attack him. Yeah, and I want the city, or I want to get rid of this. So you do that. You go get it. Objective complete. Or so I thought. Did we not have to do that? I guess not. Alright, so then you heal. And you book it home. Or up towards our next war. And yeah, he won't be able to get caught, so that's good. This guy will probably take some damage here, but that's okay. He can withstand it. River flooded. Alright. Let's get rid of this guy. Good job, armies. Proud of you guys. Boats retreated and everything. We're in good shape now. I don't know why, like, why is this still a settlement? Oh, here we go. Disperse. Yeah, I get rid of this. Terrible. Perfect. Plus 50 culture. The enemy chieftain. Capture him for a sacrifice. Consolidate power. We're going to go after that gold. We got a war to pay for. Okay, good. So they're gone. Hey, he's neutral. Will you let me do my, Come on, man. What about open borders? I reject. Gosh, come on, man. I'm just trying to be friendly. I didn't even want your open borders. now we're back to being mad at each other. That's okay. Okay, so I think building this, now we can do walls. Maybe we can do walls because we're like surrounded or something like that. I guess that makes sense. I want to get this going. And then walls. What was this again? Oh, yeah, the trade route thing. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape right now. So you do that. 3. Where is that Jala at? That's over here. Okay, so that's with the library. That's okay. No longer a threat. Yeah, let's just get you back here to rest up. Everybody start heading north. You guys can start heading to war and try to get the battle starting up here instead of them starting it on our territory, because I want to get the city. That would be our 3rd city. How are we doing on score? Ooh, they're out golding us big time. They're out sciencing us. Yeah, we're not doing great. That's okay. We're warring people. Gotta keep telling myself that. This is what we do. Get right on their borders. We're gonna really piss them off. Oh yeah, that's our new one. I was like, who's that? It's our new Jaguar. The opening day was, yeah, really good. So Woody's asking in the chat how I went to the Dodgers opening day this year for, I'm a Tigers fan, went and watched the Tigers play. It was super fun. Yeah, Torkelson, before the game I told my wife, I'm like, this is the guy I'm like really rooting for most today. Like just in general, really want to see him have a good bounce back. And like, I mean, so far, like I know it's only 3 games, but like he's looking like, and I don't think this is going to be the case, but like he's looking like an MVP right now. Like he looks so much better. So super excited for Torkelson for sure. Yeah, the unfortunate sweep. They really should have won the second game. I think they had a chance on opening day too. That's a good team. I just was hoping they'd take one. I think yesterday was the worst game for them. They have so many injuries, and they've got like Riley Green's off to kind of a rough start. So is Kerry Carpenter. And it's just early. I mean, you get swept. It happens. I'm glad they don't play the Dodgers anymore. It's weird that they're off today on a Sunday. I've just never seen a scheduled off day on a Sunday. It's kind of wild, but I guess that's what the Dodgers opted for instead of being off on Friday. So it makes sense. We are using influence a lot, so I kind of like the idea of going with a monument here. I like production too, but we're going to go monument. Let's put it in our city center. Or no, we're going to get way better over here. 4-1. Yeah, so we're going to go there for some reason. You just need to heal, dude, but I don't want you to be like in danger, but let's just heal you. I think you're okay for now. Yeah, start heading back home. And then same thing. Let's just... Actually, you can go to the palace and heal. I think it's a little bit quicker. At least that's how it used to be in like Civ 6. You guys can just keep moving out. Give me open borders. Reconciliation. I reject. That's fine. I just like when you spend your influence. I'm just gonna sanction the crap out of you, lady. So, how pissed off will people be if I go in here? This will declare formal war. Initiate war support for you. So yeah, we get a +1. That's just kind of Simon Bolivar's, one of his characteristics. Bonus war support is impacted. So what do we got here with the city? City Hall. Be sweet to lay some traps like right here. But I don't think they're gonna like come at us, honestly. But where do we need to attack the city? Like not from here, obviously. I don't think we can even attack from there. Like there's only like... So our archers can chill right here. That's gonna be great. Set up fortification, but we'd have to declare war first. And then we can kind of attack it from here. I really got to get some ships going. Ships are like, oh, it's just unbelievable. But I don't think we have them just yet. Are we working on that? Why can't I build a ship? Oh, right, because they're not a city. Okay, right. They're not a city yet, at least. But we still can't build one here. Interesting. Maybe because they're just on a lake? Shoot. Okay, so we have to convert this city then. We can't yet. I might just chill a little bit, or wait until they declare war. Do we need the boats? Gosh, the boats help so much. You could park one right here. You could park one there. You could have 3 boats, 4 boats hit this city. It'd be over so fast. But that's a lot of gold and a lot of turns from now. I kind of want to go sink these ships, honestly. I think that's what we're going to work on for now. They're just sitting out here. I don't want them coming back down our navigable river. You guys should start going to like lay your traps.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
Go with the happiness. He wants to denounce us. Nope. Not gonna let you do that. Combat strength for fortified districts would be awesome. Because if we could build some fortification right here. Yeah, we're doing that. Where'd those ships go? Dang, they left. I think you just wait a turn. Get everyone healthy, get everyone up near the border, and we can make it some decisions. Let's get you over this way to heal. Put him in the other city, should rest up a little quicker. But we're only going to have 2 archers. But see, I want to like rotate them in. Like, if they get tired or hit, we're going to flip them with these other 2 guys. So yeah, we're just going to wait for now. You can also put an archer right there. So you could have 1, 2, 3. I mean, 4. Yeah, really, we could surround them with archers. Might not even need the boats. Just gonna do some searching around the border here while we wait. We're in the year 2950, by the way. I turned 43 right now. %25% progress has already been made towards completing the Antiquity Age. We're on turn 44. We've been going an hour and a half here. This is a good time to stop. So we're going to save this up. This is our new save. Bolivar's been pretty fun. Not how I usually play, but yeah, liking it so far. But guys, I'm Mike Lowe. I appreciate you watching the stream. Make sure you like the video. Share it out to anyone interested in Civilization. Leave a comment whether it was live. Thanks to Woody for chatting live. If you have a comment after the stream, let me know. I'm planning to do this every Sunday. Next Sunday, I'm actually going on a trip, so it might be a little tricky. But not till later, so maybe I'll do like an early stream. But then the week after, I wouldn't be. But I kind of like this Civilization Sunday setup. So let me know what you think of that. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And yeah, enjoy your Sunday.